What's up? What's good? What's going on, family?
What's up? What's good? What's going on?
I'll be trying to wait till I get the volume adjusted and go too soon. But anyways, so I want to jump in. I definitely want to check the energy for the week ahead for Sagittarius. I ask that you all smash the thumbs up button as you are stopping by. Guys, this is going to be for your Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as that ninth house. Very particular messages here on the ManjulaAwakening for your ninth house. But even, hello. But even with that being said, family, let's just take what resonates, okay? So, Spirit, let's see, what is the overall energy for Sagittarius themselves? What energy is Sagittarius showing up in at the start of their week? What is the energy? Okay, so we have some stop energy, is how Sagittarius is showing up at this beginning of this week. So I definitely feel like that there are some things that you're putting to a final rest in this week ahead. And as we're talking about that, I want to try to make room because I have channeled messages here as well. And the channeled messages, that the very first channeled message that came through um really spoke about, it was very specific, it was very straight to the point when it came through. I feel like that I'm speaking to a Sagittarius that in the week ahead there's someone, a fair-skinned person. I'm really picking up on a fair-skinned feminine energy, possibly a Gemini and or a Taurus, that the conflict will come to an end with this person. This tense situation, it will be coming to an end. I do feel like that you will be experiencing some sort of mental relief when it comes to this situation with this person by the end of this week. I do feel like that in order to achieve this, it is going to require you to bite your tongue. So just keep that in mind. I have quite a few more channel messages that came through. I stopped and went and got tacos. I don't feel like that is by accident, Sagittarius. Before I finished up with the channeled messages, my daughter had been up the road playing peacefully. I had the house to myself, and she came back in the middle of the channeled messages. So I definitely feel like that you can expect for something to be interrupted. And these are unexpected interruptions. I know, like, what interruption is expected? No. It's like things are just running, like they're welcomed interruptions, but it's like you didn't recognize that you needed this interruption. Meaning, I feel like that I want you all to know that for one reason or another, there's reconciliation energy in the week ahead. I do know that we're in the shadow period for Mercury in retrograde, so just keep that in mind. But the very next one that I got was to remain in the energy of love. Don't feed into situations that are a drag. So if you notice that you're getting drawn into a conversation that's focusing on the low vibration, focusing on a lot of complaining, try to figure out a very compassionate, graceful way to exit that conversation, because you are being told to only entertain the energies that feed into love. If they don't benefit love, then don't feed into it. And that is particularly with a Capricorn and or a Pisces. I do feel like that there's also a Capricorn and a Pisces in this exact same situation. I do feel like that someone is in their funny little way trying to defend you. They're in, like, the way that they're defending you or the way that this person is defensive. I do want you to know that I feel like that this person is, like, they're doing so because they were blind to your necessary truths. That's what I heard. Someone was blind to your necessary truths. So just keep that in mind. This does not necessarily have to do with love, but I feel like it does. All right. Before we get into any of the other channel messages, thank you, Spirit. Gentle release. I can't make this up. You're definitely stopping something. Let yourself surrender to the flow of life's mysterious currents. Okay. Veil of illusions at the bottom of the deck. And I can't help but notice illumination is at the bottom of the first deck. And then Veils of Illusions is at the bottom of the second deck. And then behind Veils of Illusion, we also have Learning Secrets. So I definitely feel like that there's a revelation of some sort of truth this week that allows for you to release something and stop trying to be so combative in that energy. All right, Sag. I hope this message is offering you all some clarity so far. If it is, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up. Don't forget to smash it. Hello, Miss Tiana. I have had a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. I hope that you have had a wonderful rest week. Hello, Sainted. Hello. All right. What is the practical self-care message on the week ahead for Sagittarius? Ask your angels. So in the week ahead, it is going to be very important for you to seek your divine angel, your angels when you need support. In needs of support, definitely seek your angels. Also, it's going to be, you're being challenged in a self-care to get active this week. Get outside of your comfort zone. If you typically work out at the gym, take the walk to, I said walk, so it could be a walk. Take it to possibly a trail outside. Get out in nature. Do something that challenges you out in nature in the week ahead. Try to get outside of some sort of limiting belief in the week ahead. What's up, y'all? What's up? Let's see. What's the working career message? We're going to jump in with the tarot, break this all down. I'm just getting the oracles out here, getting the feel. We are taking donation-based questions. If anyone has them, I just want to let you all know that we are available for those tonight. My young man is gone with his pops this weekend, so we're going to hang out a little bit more. Let's see. What's the work and career message for the week ahead for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. So it looks like that there's some sort of past work relationship that is creeping up here. So you could hear from an old boss. You could hear back from, I don't know, you could consider going back to an old job, or you could have an old boss or an old coworker. You could run into them. They could let you know that they're hiring. You could consider going back to that job for either a second job or some sort of a second opportunity. Okay. But yeah, absolutely renewal. I definitely feel like that there is some sort of work relationship that is getting a second chance here. Okay. And so there could be you and a coworker could have had some sort of falling out. This could be the week where the two of you all kind of squash your differences and things kind of mellow out in the workplace. Can't wait to clarify this spread. What can Sag expect in love in the week ahead? What is the love message here in the week ahead, Spirit? What is the energy for Sagittarius's love life for the week ahead? So it says, you were the best thing in my life in support. So I feel like that you can, to be honest with you, in the week ahead, I feel like that you can expect a different level of support from someone that kind of took you for granted. Someone possibly hasn't been giving you enough attention. I feel like you could be expecting some sort of attention from that. So this could possibly, as far as your love space, if you're involved with someone or whatever, as it pertains to your love space, you could notice that you're getting supported more in that energetic space of love in the week ahead. Yeah. Wow. I can't make this up. I love you unconditionally. Yeah. So I feel like that you'll be feeling the love of your lover stronger in the week ahead, without a doubt. Okay. So what's up, Tiana? What's up, Misty? What's up, y'all? What's up? I did. I had a wonderful weekend. I hope you did as well. I hope you have a wonderful week too. Yes, grab you some snacks, Sainted, and hang on out. Let's break it down. Yes, wind down, relax. Absolutely. Ooh, so we have the Chariot is how you're showing up in the week ahead. I like it. How, what possible challenges, what's affecting your relationships in the week ahead? We have Temperance, patience, the need to balance and quiet out some storms. We also have what are the possible challenges in the week ahead for Sagittarius? We have the Three of Cups, looks like a possible unhealthy social life, possibly the desire to intermingle and entertain a situation that you know someone isn't emotionally available. So possibly dipping your toes in a third party. I don't know. We'll have to clarify. Where will you find your support in the week ahead? The Ten of Cups. Ooh. So this could be like a family dynamic, whether this be the family that you're creating or the family that you originate from. But I definitely feel like that you can expect to feel supported in the energetic space of love in the week ahead. There's something about you actually feeling loved in the week ahead. So I feel like that I need to really tell someone in the week ahead that if you are feeling unloved, you have to ask yourself, are you making yourself available? Are you focusing on the energy of love? If you are feeling like you're not loved and supported in the week ahead, it is going to be so important to get in front of a mirror and ask yourself, where have you been entertaining energies of low vibration instead of energies of love? I have 6 channeled messages here and I've only read you 2. And the second one that I read you says remain in the energy of love. So I definitely feel like that the Sagittarian Ninth House Collective, there's love around you in the week ahead. It does require you to make yourself available, okay? Yes, look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Eight of Swords. Can't make it up. Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is that self-imposed imprisonment. Oh, I'm about to break down and tell y'all a story. Sorry, not sorry. It is what it is. But it's that self-imposed imprisonment. It's overthinking something to the point that you don't do it. I have like real bad anxiety. Like I really don't like being around a lot of people, to be honest with y'all. So the meet and greet, when we finally do it, it's gonna be something fresh. You hear me? Because your girl I like my small crowds. So my daughter got invited to a birthday party this weekend. I really didn't want to go. I won't tell you all the whole story because I'll break it down for you later on this week. But when I pulled up to the place where the birthday party was, y'all, the parking lot is huge and it was packed. And immediately I got anxious. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not ready to go. And I felt like we were running late. I forgot the little boy's birthday present and everything. And if you know Kiki, I don't like to show up anywhere empty handed. I'm a giver. I love to show physical of my appreciation. So, but I knew that if I pulled off to just go pull up at a store and go buy something real quick, I wasn't going to pull back up at this event because I don't like big crowds. And I started talking out loud and I looked up in the rearview mirror and my daughter was in the back seat about to get sad. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I can either feed into my anxiety and comfort myself and leave and break my daughter's heart in the process, or I can conquer these fucking fears and give my baby the time of her life, right? And get in here. And that's what I did, y'all. It took me a second, but I went in there. And I'm so damn glad that I went in there because we had so much fun. And not only because of the amount of fun that me and my baby had, but when I got there, the young lady that had invited us to the party, she was running late. We were the only ones that showed up for this party. So she ultimately would have been there and made it seem like nobody showed up for it because when everybody came, she only had 30 more minutes in that area. I was able to see at that very moment, you know what I'm saying? Because really all I did was just hold the baby. So what I was able to assess in that very moment is one, you know, the part of my anxiety that was keeping me from wanting to go in there was still me seeing myself as Kiki and not me seeing myself as Kiana. Because when I went in there, I was Kiana. I was Kiana. It wasn't Kiki. It wasn't like, I'm going to do something out of place. I'm going to be weird. I'm going to be awkward. It wasn't that energy. It was, you're right on time. Look, I'm getting all antsy telling this story because I feel like that is significant, but I want you all to know that in the week ahead, if you just challenge yourself to push through the storyline that you're telling yourself, you'll be able to see where you're not seeing yourself clearly. Okay? Because when I got through it, my daughter, she kept on telling me, she looked up at me, she was like, Mom, I'm having so much fun. She said, thank you. Like, she kept on saying that to me. And ultimately, it was a really good time. So definitely get out there and conquer your fears in the week ahead. I want you to know that your challenge is the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups in the challenging position can be isolation and not putting yourself out there. So make sure that you are, but do it in a healthy way. So don't just be calculated in which environment you put yourself out there, okay? Let me come up off that tangent. All right, so the last card here, I think I was supposed to take it off the top. It is what it is. What is the outcome of the week, Spirit? Uh-oh. These are new cards, and they're all face up. I see a Virgo, and I see a Leo. And I see two different storylines. They're in two different piles. One has the Hermit on top, one has the Leo on top. I'm going to take this exactly as is, guys. There's two cards flipped up in the deck. I'm going to take those for, I'm going to take this for what's on the other side, the outcome. The King of Wands and the Lover is the outcome for the week. I'm going to read these two storylines down here in just a second. The Seven of Cups is what's anchoring this week. There's a lot of choices, and you're being advised to choose wisely moving forward. There are some things that you're going to be asked to release. Don't resist it, okay? Don't resist it, because the fact of the matter is you're welcoming in this energy of stoppings. Like, you're in the energy of you're at a stop, and you're recognizing that something is too much, or that you got too much on. So it's like you're offloading something. And if you hit a hiccup and you begin to question if this is the thing that you're meant to offload, Spirit is saying this isn't really the week of seeking not ever, honestly, is it the week to rely on external expectations. But this week particularly, it's time to ask your angels, seeking prayer when you get confused on what it is you're releasing. I do feel like that in work and career, there's a potential comeback. I'm not going to lie. There's a potential comeback. As it pertains to work and career, a very important relationship in your working career is coming back around here. I do feel like that you and this person in the past had a very unhealthy, I feel like that you had an unhealthy relationship. I feel like that this person is very significant in a career business aspect, but it's important for you to differentiate a difference with this person. I feel like that you and this person possibly socialized a tad bit too much. And because of that personal socialization, it could have thrown off the work connection. I feel like that you're going to get an opportunity to balance that out in the week ahead. I definitely feel like that your inner self is just releasing something this week. Your inner self is desiring for, I just seen in my mind's eye, someone going from the bottom of the sea, floating up to the top. So it's like somebody is releasing something that has been weighing them down and keeping them from getting their head above water. So I feel like that in the week ahead, your inner self, subconsciously, you're desiring a release. You are. Your relationships in the week ahead, I do feel like that 1 minute a relationship, I feel like that 1 minute things may be kind of rocky and projecting to go this way, and then they take a sudden shift. some good, some bad. And I feel like that that's intentional because there are some significant relationships that are just falling away because they don't belong. There's an imbalance in them. Okay. So I do feel like that there are some relationships in the week ahead that have imbalances and they just fall away. And I also feel like that there are some connections that have just kind of been lying dormant. You may see an unexpected surge in those relationships in the week ahead. Possibly there's a significant Sagittarius in the week ahead, possibly even I'm getting wheat. I'm getting wheat that's giving me like Virgo energy, and I can't help but acknowledge that we do have a storyline. It's like the Hermit card is on top of two other cards here on the floor, so there could be a significant partnership in the week ahead with the Virgo. Let's look at this since we're talking about it. The other storyline has the Strength card, a Leo on top. We won't forget about it. So we have the Virgo, the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, and the Tower card. Wow. There's a major change, a major shakeup. Yeah, this connection with the Virgo in the week ahead. Uh-oh, uh-oh. A major shift in a relationship with the Virgo in the week ahead. It like things go from one season to the next suddenly, but it takes, I'm getting the energy of Mhm. There is something that Sag has to cut away. There's a truce that has to be called here. And in order to do so, I'm getting, so it could be the Taurus instead of the Virgo energy that I'm feeling, but just take it however it resonates. This is taking me back to the first channeled messages where it says a tense situation will be coming to an end. We'll experience like a mental release, like a mental whew, from a success within this dynamic. But I do feel like that with this Hermit card, this is introspection, and the Queen of Swords is cutting away what no longer serves you. And then this right here says you may be required to bite your tongue. So this could be with the Virgo, Taurus, Gemini energy, Sagittarius, that you may be required to really do some reflecting, do some internal reflection, and really make some adjustments for oneself in order to balance that out. But if you can do so, there's a major, beautiful shift that can happen there. Let's look at this other message on the floor while we're looking at this. Hey, Sandy. Hello, hello. Is anybody picking up what we putting down tonight, y'all? If so, smash that thumbs up button. Don't just sit there and watch. Ooh, don't just sit there and watch for free. Whew. We got 15 people in here with 8 thumbs up and a commercial's coming. All right. So we got the Strength card, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. So it looks like to me that there is someone that is holding back some sort of emotional expression, but it's coming. I do see someone that is holding back some sort of emotional expression, possibly a Leo. Right now, I don't know, this person doesn't trust their emotions right now. They don't trust that their offer is good enough for you, is kind of what I'm getting off of that. But I'm telling you, with it being the Ace of Pentacles, there's a lot of thought that has went into this. There's a lot of practicality that has went into this Ace of Pentacles here. I definitely do feel like that there's a lot of potential here, but someone is holding this back for one reason or another. Um, I'm getting drawn into the 10 and the 3 of cups when it comes to this Leo energy. So this could be like family for you, doesn't necessarily have to be, but it's definitely someone that when you've been in this person's presence, they definitely like it feels good. That it feels the 10 of cups. So I definitely feel like that someone is holding back their true, they're not really truly expressing to you how they truly feel. And I'm not going to be I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm going to have to water it down a little bit. I feel a weird pulsation about this person's energy. So there is something that I don't know, there's something that like you draw this person in, they want to be in this embrace, but there is something that is very wild and untamed, thank you spirit, about this person's energy. And whatever this wild and untamed energy is, it makes them feel as if that they're not adequate, or like it makes them not trust themselves to interact or to show you them true selves. Take that as it resonates. But I definitely have someone that's holding back, possibly a Cancer, a Gemini, or a Libra. Now, what's on the other side this week of this week? There's a clear vision. I'm gonna be honest with you. If it is a Leo's making their move towards you by the end on the other side of this week. So you may not hear from a Leo this week, but maybe within, I have a timing that I wrote down somewhere on here. I'm gonna read you. That's the very next channel message, and this is saying 7 days to, or like the timing that I'm is 7 days to 3 weeks. This is what's on the other side of this week. And this channel message says the arrival of news about resolving some conflict. You manifested this. There's room for negotiations. It may feel like it's breadcrumbs. Oh my gosh. I promise y'all, it was covered up by the cards. It said it may feel like it's breadcrumbs, but it's worth value. Negotiate wisely. I just said something about choose wisely, but I also feel like that this person, this whoever this is, this lover that is kind of like holding back for you, I do feel like that this person reaches out to resolve some sort of conflict within the next 7 days to 3 weeks. I do feel like that this person feels like that they're offering you something small, but you are going to view it as like, oh, damn, I can work with this. Okay. And spirit is saying, take that energy. Oh, I can work with this, because there's something negotiable about this person's energy. Okay. Because there's something about this person that it's like their wild and untamed ways make them feel like you ain't got time for that shit, or there's something about this person's confidence that ain't all the way there. Okay, take it as it resonates. My heart just fluttered on that too. Oh, thank you. Okay, so that's what I got on that. Spirit just also drew me in. It says, focus. Don't focus on what's being taken away from you or what's being released right now. Like, don't over hyper focus on that, as it could be distracting you from the very thing that's actually being given to you. So, okay, so as someone, I'm very keen on telling someone, just because space has been made doesn't mean that you have to go to immediately filling it. Meaning, sometimes we got to learn to be okay with being by our damn selves, basically, in that king size bed, queen size bed, whatever the hell it is you got sleeping in. Sometimes you have to be okay with sleeping in that space by yourself for a second before immediately filling it up. But sometimes The divine will empty a space out because there's an immediate, there's like, get out of the way because I need a place. I need a bed ready right now. I feel like that's the energy. I do feel like that there's something that is trying to be given to you immediately, but it can't come to you until you release something. So don't focus so much on what it is that's been taken or what's releasing, what's walking away. Okay, something is coming in right behind it. Trust me on that. And then it says something may not feel good at first, but it's leading you to wish fulfillment. I do feel like that those two messages are connected together, but I did channel them at two different times because, like I said, I went and took a taco break. Okay, that's when I took my taco break. And when I came back, I went straight into the something may not feel good initially, but it is wish fulfillment. And that was because, like I said, it was something about me channeling and then those distractions, but they were welcome distractions. So whatever type of break that you're taking or that you're experiencing right now, I want you to know that you cannot afford to just sit there and mope about it. There's something that you can work on and do in order to prepare for this wish fulfillment that is arriving. Okay. Make space for it. That's right. And Saints said, I'm trying to make somebody feel untamed. I know that's right. Let your hair down, boo. Someone may wear an anklet. Someone may wear an anklet. Um, hmm. I like this. I like this reading. Is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to be made? This is where it made me say choose wisely. There are choices up ahead this week. Choose wisely. I really want to let Sagittarius know that there's more love energy around you than you recognize, okay? There's also something very significant about South America. What did they find? Oh, my heart just fluttered. All right, Spirit, what are the final messages that Sag needs to know as it pertains to their week ahead? There are temptations around. There are temptations around. And these temptations are okay, so these are temptations that you run to when you feel left out. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. Also, I want to let somebody know that let's just say you got a gambling problem. Let's just say you have a drinking issue and you kind of went out this weekend. You might have spent a little bit too much money on drinks this weekend. Be mindful of not to spend too much money on drinks this week. Try not to spend too much money on scratch offs and on gambling this week. Whatever your temptation is, be mindful of how it is affecting you financially. But I also feel the need to really say that you'll be able to identify what this temptation is because it is something that you run to when you feel left out, when you feel bored, when you don't feel included, when you don't feel occupied. Okay. So just take that as it resonates. I also want you to know I kind of seen the Ace of Cups peeking out up here. So I definitely feel like that there's some sort of love that's trying to blossom here. Yeah. Someone definitely may want to step back from, like, if you do happen to play the lottery or smoke a little bit or drink a little bit, this is the week to kind of like slow back on that. Show me a little bit more on this devil energy. What's the devil energy? Just a little bit more. Okay, so somebody's going on I'm going on a venture. I'm going to the chapel. That's what that is, isn't it? There's a new beginning here. Um, okay, so for some of you all, I think you may be tempted to fall down some sort of hopeless romantic alley this week. You may be tempted to take some sort of blissful leap of faith. Um, I don't want to put too much of a damper on that, but Spirit is saying with the Nine of Wands coming out with this full card, Spirit is saying don't lose your wits about yourself. Don't forget your wisdom. As you move forward, like as you take this calculated leap of faith, as you take this risk, don't leave your wisdom behind. Okay, so if something quacks like a duck, and it's over looking like one, baby, that's what it is. Okay, don't leave your wits behind. Don't get tempted. Yeah, so if you smell, ain't no way you single, this has got to be a third party. Don't lose your wits about yourself. Don't overanalyze it, but don't lose your wits about yourself. You may be tempted, something like that. um but for others of you, you may just be like feeling real fresh this week. Don't overindulge in one of your temptations. Okay, just understand that. That's what I got for you on your week ahead. I really enjoyed this week ahead, guys. Let's get a message from baby girl. All right, baby girl, what's the closing message here? Divine assistance is here. It says, I am open to receive. Change me, divine beloved, into one who is willing to receive all the right help. Let me feel deserving of divine assistance in every way. I am open. Open me to receive. And then we have burdens. I accept your help. Change me, divine beloved, into one who gratefully receives all help you send. Let me release the useless idea that I must carry the burden alone. Let me trust that you send the right assistance. May I feel worthy and accepted. And then freedom. I love myself. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can love myself in every condition, free me from self torture, fill me with self acceptance and worthiness. May I allow and honor all my feelings, however they arise. Guys, the whole time I was reading this card, it was taking me back to the birthday party story. If you wasn't here for that, um, and that message kind of hit you different, rewind to that story. It is beneficial. There's something about the week ahead. You are going to be forced to face your fears. And by facing your fears, you're going to see just how much your anxiety has been robbing you of your freedom. Okay. I love you. I hope that helped you. And if this is where we leave off with one another, I hope you have a fabulous week ahead, guys. I hope that you have a fabulous week ahead. I ask that you smash that thumbs up button to help circulate us out so we can give other Sagittarians some hope in the week ahead and let them know that love is supporting them this week. Love is supporting the Sagittarian Ninth House Collective. I feel like that's the most important message to walk away from this. Love is supporting you, Sagittarius. If you don't feel love, I ask you to go back to the second channeled message. Remain in the energy of love and don't feed anything that does not feed the energy of love. If it does not benefit the energy of love, it's not meant for you to invest your energy. Don't forget that. That's right. That's right, Kwanda. That's how you know elevation is here. When you notice things start to fall away. That's right. All right, guys. So, like I said, if this is the end this is the end of the week ahead. So, if this is where we end, I do appreciate you stopping by. But if you have a donation-based question, I will stick around for a little while to entertain those of you all that have those questions. Give me 1 second. I will see what donations have come through. if any. I think I seen one. I do think I seen one donation come through. Talk to me, y'all. What's up? What's good? What's going on? How was y'all's weekend? How you feel about your week ahead? Do y'all like the week ahead messages live on Sundays? Do y'all like receiving these messages live on Sundays? The universe do. It completed the charge for somebody. I've been busy finding rest here and there. I know that's right. I know, baby, this weekend I knew I was going to get rest. My son's with his pops. I knew I was getting rest. Who don't want more love? I'm here for it. That's right. There was some tough mental energy yesterday, but I'm glad I got through it. That is for you and me both, Sainted. Somebody's birthday could be December 14th. Sainted, that is for me and you both. I experienced a lot of mental fog. I don't really feel like it was fog because I was seeing it very clearly. I was able to embrace it very clearly. I will say, even though there are emotions that are coming to the surface, I do notice that it's like because there's work that's being put in to clear up some of the emotional muck, the mental emotions that come through, clearer. Sometimes when they come through clear, do they penetrate more? Absolutely. But because they come through clear, it's like you're able to do an even deeper cleanse in that energy. So all the emotions that I felt yesterday, they were absolutely needed. Y'all, I'm scheduling a live get together, like where we all get on a Zoom session and have like a little family get together. I'm scheduling that, so I'm writing down some of my experiences that I want to share with you all. So I won't go into full depth, but I will say this. I experienced a situation that caused me to, one, I felt like it was something that I had mastered. And after experiencing this, it's not that I hadn't mastered it, but there was a key component that I hadn't grasped a hold of and I hadn't quite integrated. And my God, yesterday was the day that the divine was like, oh, don't forget. It's like I was in Chopped and I had all these special ingredients and I kept on forgetting to incorporate this one ingredient. And Spirit was like, yeah, you don't get to come up outside of today without incorporating this ingredient. So y'all, if y'all want to hear about these experiences, oh my gosh, definitely stick around, turn the notification bell on because I will be announcing a Zoom session that I feel like that we will all be able to walk away from fulfilled. So, I'm looking forward to that. I've been doing that today, like breathe in and out. I'm learning how to breathe. Yes. Learn how to breathe. That's right. A proper inhalation, your stomach expands out. Okay. A proper inhalation, your stomach truly will expand. Your diaphragm expands. I know that sounds like it makes sense, but if you really consciously pay attention to what you do when you take a deep breath, I promise you 9 times out of 10, because we're all in survival modes, our diaphragm does not expand the way that it's supposed to expand when we take in that breath. 9 times out of 10, we go up instead of, let me stop. That level of self-awareness is admirable. Oh, if that was a compliment to me, Quanda, thank you. But I was going to say, yes, you're right. It is. But I don't know how you meant that. You're so welcome, beautiful. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. Y'all, let's not forget to smash that thumbs up button. It does help circulate us. All right, let me check and see if any donations came through. So we have Santos has a donation, and then Tatiana. I know it, Tatiana. Oh, that takes me back. She was a cute little chocolate thing too. Cutie pie. I was in a group home with this one girl named Tatiana. It is so crazy. The people that you come across. I ran into a lot of people in the foster care system, and I just know that these are people that if I'd have met them like in everyday walks of life, like we just probably never would have spoken to one another. She was a sweetheart. She had a beautiful story. But Miss Tatiana, so I've got Tatiana and Santos. Those are the donations that have come through so far. So if you guys want to go ahead and drop your questions, come with it. Come with it. Y'all, I'm just gonna throw this out there. I had my personal session with the person that made my cheeks hurt. So I cheesed. I don't know. I don't want to make their human being, but they're a well-known human being. How about I say that? I had that appointment today. They did make me sign an NDA, but that's okay. It was fun. It was absolutely fun. It was much welcome. So it was fun, but I definitely was able to see the human aspect. So y'all, let's take these celebrities off their pedestal. They're human beings just like us. It was very fun. It was very, very fun. It was very, very fun. I love when you talk to us about your life and we get to know you. Oh, I love when people are interested about Kiki. Oh, Quanda, I love you. Big girl session. Yes, that was definitely a big girl session. So Tatiana and Sainted, drop y'all's questions. We got the desk cleaned up. Sainted, what did the dream with the guy named Venus mean? And is it meaning change coming soon? Yes, it will be active right now. So I would absolutely suggest you to have a dream journal very nearby. Sainted for sure. Give me just a second, Sainted. I'll answer your question in just a second. Yes, yes. All right. So, Spirit, what is this dream? What information can you show Sainted as it pertains to this dream with the guy named Venus? What are you trying to tell Sainted via their dream with the guy named Venus? So we have the Temple of Contemplation. So if I'm being honest with you, Sainted, I feel like that you're being urged to really contemplate how it is that you're taking action when it comes to Venus energy. When you said the guy named Venus, typically we would think of Venus as the feminine energy. So immediately I am getting um I feel like that this dream is definitely asking you to really reflect on how it is that you're taking action when it comes to Venus energy. When we think about Venus energy, we have to keep in mind that we're speaking about love and the things that we love and the things that we find beautiful. Now, what is really catching my mind, especially with Temple of Contemplation coming out, what I really want you to know is this, or to think about is this right here. So when we think about Venus energy, we think about feminine energy. I'm getting hot flashes too. So you're definitely going to be taking action on something in love. But when we think about Venus energy, it's the more feminine energy. And the feminine energy is your subconscious mind. The masculine energy is more of that Mars energy, right? And it's also that energy of your conscious mind where you take action. So the way that you take action is based off of the stories that are stored in your subconscious. So these are stories that you have received in that Venus energy, which I want you to know that we receive these storylines in this Venus energy is when we're the most open and receptive, right? So that would be like in childhood and youth, when we had no choice but to just kind of be open to receive the love, that whatever love was given to us. So there's the way that that dream is trying to get you to really contemplate the changes that you can make as it pertains to the way that you show up in love. And it does have a lot to do with unlearning something subconsciously first in order for you to be able to take action better. Baby, I'm gonna need, damn, I just wouldn't make it up. Guardian spirits, I definitely feel like that you're being guided towards changing your love language here. Like the way that you show up in love is you're being guided to change this. You're about to be revealed and revealing your true essence to, like, your true essence is about to be admitted through love. We're going with your dream state then, honey. Go ahead. Hey, Lainey. Hello, Latasha. Y'all, it's the end of the month and YouTube be hating on my notifications. So, y'all, it's like so important to make sure y'all's notification bells is turned on, because at the end of the month, they won't circulate me. Okay, so I've definitely been having my journal with pen. Oh, yes. Hey, that's okay. Happy Sunday, y'all. Happy Sunday. Let's see, Spirit. So I haven't seen from Tatiana. What did her say when she donated? What did it say? I know this phone is saying if you don't plug me in, you ain't gonna see shit. Let's see. So I'm going to look and see what changes might Santos be experiencing. She just said for Sag. Okay. Let's see. What changes? Are there any major changes? We have a flipper. It was already face up. It was the King of Pentacles though. Let's see. 1017. 10 people in here, 17 thumbs up. See, I'm going to be honest with you. What changes you can expect, Santos? You've been sabotaging your love life. There is some way that you've been taking action on love that's actually been sabotaging your love life. That's what's changing for you. That's the next major change. The Five of Swords. You're going to be surrendering self-sabotaging ways as it pertains to your love. That's yeah, absolutely. Because of the Queen of Pentacles, somebody's been putting in some self-care. Somebody's not really been scared to run. Like somebody's not been running away from their own reflection. Somebody, Santos being that somebody, has really been looking at their reflection and doing some sort of internal healing. Learning how to take, like somebody's, I keep saying somebody, but Santos, I'm talking about you. Been taking your pain and really doing some reflecting, and instead of allowing your pain to roar, I feel like that you have been learning to, I don't know, you've been quieting some storms internally. I do want you to know that you have, I'm just going to be honest with you, I don't know nothing else. You have, see, can't make this shit up. You've definitely been sabotaging your energetic space as it pertains to love. What do you see in both of these? One is calming a bison, one is calming a lion. Somebody is learned to calm the beast within, or is in the process of learning to calm and tame the wild within. And because you have learned to tame the wild within, you're learning to use your vulnerability to your benefit. Now, I'm going to say this right here. For those of you all that have just joined, I really do feel like it is essential that you watch this from the beginning, watch the week ahead. I give a very personal experience from this weekend. And I'm not going to retell that story, but what I will say is that there's someone there's someone close to my family that really truly identifies with some of the ways, things, anxious ways that I have about myself. And I'm feminine energy. This other person is a masculine energy. And my anxieties sometimes keep me in the house at times. So, okay, sorry about that, guys. But so the masculine energy, I was speaking about how my anxiety will like sometimes keeps me closed off and gives off a very guarded like projection. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because of my anxiety, sometimes I may not come off as very welcoming. You heard me? And I'm working on it, y'all. So for me, especially for someone that may experience abandonment issues, not being welcomed and not feeling welcomed is not something that I enjoy the feeling of, right? Well, for a masculine energy that suffers from such thing, it's almost okay for a masculine to be like, yeah, you better know not to approach me, because if you approach me, I might just be on some bullshit. So you better know not to bring that bullshit my way, right? I'm okay if you don't want to fuck with me because you know I'm gonna read your bullshit meter or something like that. So that masculine energy is kind of become accustomed and justified, allowing anxiety to keep people away, right? But in all actuality, even though it's justified and there's some level of comfortability that has been found inside of it, I was telling the person that is closest to me that with the appropriate itinerary and you invite this person to it and you make sure that it's quote unquote safe, this person will absolutely let their hair down and be absolutely happy that people are welcoming and wanting to see them and hear them, but it's just not something that you automatically sign up for. I feel like, if I could be honest with you, I feel like that's kind of what's taking place here for you, Santos. I feel like that there's some sort of defensive mechanism that kind of like keeps you protected and it makes you feel safe, but it also kind of like robs you from allowing love to come in, if that makes sense, without being too long and drawn out. That's right. That's right, Santos. That's right. Yes, 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 yes. So that's your message. And I feel like that you're actually there. I feel like that you're actually putting on the work to accomplish that. So congratulations. You so welcome. You so welcome. Oh, thank you, Quando. Drop your question, girl. Y'all know Quando ain't got no question. Does anyone else have a question tonight? I understand all too well about anxiety, honey. Me and Quanda be on the phone, cats calling the kettle black. I ain't gonna say that. But honey, we sure do be two anxious folk trying to soothe each other's anxiety, that's for sure. That's for sure. If not, y'all, I'm gonna go on and hop up off of here. Tonight was extremely fun. I don't have nephew. Nephew's gone. He's gone with his pops for the weekend. So this is the perfect time. I can pull out whatever deck y'all want me to pull out, whatever questions y'all need to know. Just talk to me if y'all have any questions. Also, we are running up on the end of the month, so definitely make sure y'all get used at an Elevate 444 before the end of the month. Look, I knew that was coming. Y'all better thank y'all's moderators. Throw some hearts in there for your moderator. She done just bought y'all a closing story, honey. Closing message. Ooh, let's see. What's the good stuff? We got a King of Cups. There's somebody that has more love for you than you recognize. They may actually start making some noise in the week ahead. Okay? Let's see. Yes, thank my girl. Her nice. That's Pookie right there, honey. Let's see. What is the good stuff that is coming towards Sagittarius? Oh, somebody is going, like, I'm telling you, there's something romantically coming through. Baby, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm tell you what. I'm just gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna hold you too much. Some of y'all might be in the car longer than expected this week. You might be in your car longer than expected. So you might have thought that you had a 20-minute trip. It might turn into a 45-minute to an hour trip. Okay, there is a short journey that you will experience this week. Please know that there is a blessing coming out of this. There is. So be on alert for all signs and synchronicities. But I also want you to know there's good news in some dealing with celebrations, party, romance. You hear me? There's a romance. There's something romantic about the energy this week and the week ahead. Baby, somebody might be getting some flowers. Somebody might be getting a gift. It's like some sort of I'm hearing good luck charm, but I just feel like that it's like it's a verification that, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm hearing. Look, like, chill out. But I also feel like, I also feel like that there could be some sort of younger male in your life that a wish will not be granted within this situation. I do feel like that this person lets you down. So this person could have promised you something. They let you down. And I'm right now, as I'm saying this could relate to why you're in the car longer than usual. This will work out in your favor, but I do feel like that a younger male lets you down. And it's in the good shit. This person could be born in October. There's something significant about October. Let's break this down. We show nothing but respect for Quanda and her business. I could use some romance in my life. LOL. I got dental surgery this week. Please send me some good vibes. Definitely be sending you good vibes. Quanda was going through some similars a couple weeks back. So definitely your girl needs to be at the dentist. But honey, those anxieties, bitch, hold up. The dentist anxiety, y'all, that's why my shit is jacked the way that it is. Baby, shit. Thinking about going to the dentist be having my armpits sweating. That's a trigger for your girl. You hear me? The dentist. Baby, that's just because when I was in state's custody, when I was a child, I went to experimental dentists and they played in your girl's mouth. Do you hear me? They fucked your girl's mouth up. But, ooh, I need to get to the dentist. Lady didn't trigger me, y'all. So give me a second. Give me a second. She said, OMG, my son is born October. So there may be something with your son, like some sort of wish, like you may be wishing for something when it comes to your son. I don't see that actually coming through, but it works out in your favor. It does put you in a position, okay? Let's see, Spirit. Let's see. What can you tell me about this energy of romance? Honey, baby. You hear me? See, the good Lord and gave me this little gift of natural remedy. And boo, I natural remedy the shit out of some pain. Do you hear me? I gotta stop. I got to stop. I'm gonna get to the dentist. I am. Cause honey, when I do unleash for the world, I don't want to be dragging breath. So I'm gonna get to the dentist. I'm gonna get there. Okay, so the energy on this romantic situation here. I do feel like that this week, the good thing is that if you've been experiencing, like, I just feel like that any type of pain or letdown or disappointment you've experienced in the department of love, that's something that's shifting this week. And I want you to know that if you like, yeah, but Key, it's Sunday and I ain't feeling no shift. I get you, boo. I feel you. Shift your attention to like some sort of practical self-care. This lady has a paintbrush, so I would definitely encourage you to pick up something crafty, get into a hobby, spend some time doing your hobby, or just purely get out in nature in the week ahead. Somebody needs to get close to a waterfall, especially if you live in Tennessee. I know that Tennessee has some beautiful waterfalls. So I could be speaking to someone that is located in Tennessee and needs to get out there and just get and utilize the nature that is around you, experience the woods, the waterfalls, or something like that. I'm also hearing that if somebody has lost something or you just feel like that there's something empty, I would definitely start looking for it within the woods. It's woods, like it's in the woods close to water. Um, I feel like that's where you'll find some sort of peace and sanctuary. I also feel like that this is the energy that will help you open up your heart chakra. But that's just for those of you all that are into that kind of thing. But most importantly, the energy around romance and celebration here is I just feel like that you're going to be able, I feel like that you're going to feel a relief. You're not going to feel like the pain and the letdown is so heavy this week. I do feel like I want to encourage you to put in the effort to make yourself visible as you are journeying along. I do feel like that you are walking into a very fulfilling cycle. And I feel like that this has a lot to do with you being in a car longer than expected. Okay. I can't help but notice all of this journey energy. I feel like that some type of journey is going to turn out to be longer than expected. And it's meant to be that way. It's going to be very fulfilling to you. And I feel like that there is something that you pick up along the way that is the key to you gaining access to this new chapter in your life. So let's pull on this journey real quick. Let's pull on this journey real quick. Let's pull on the journey. What's the journey? This is, like I said, this is the good stuff that's coming to you in the week ahead. What's this journey that Sag can expect in the week ahead that is bringing about some good stuff? What can you show us? The Eight of Pentacles, it could have to do with work. The Six of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Ooh, you're being seen. You're being spotlighted. Your work is being spotlighted in the week ahead. It could take you on a journey in the week ahead. You could have to travel to an interview. You could have to travel to I don't know, like there could be a client, I don't know, let's just say that you do hair and you typically do hair at a stationary place. This person that someone recommended to you, last minute they asked if you could travel to them. You typically don't do travel. I would consider doing travel. It may be frustrating to you to prepare for this, but don't sit in that frustration. I do feel if you can remain optimistic, there's something very beneficial to actually traveling. So something that may have been meant to be stationary or meant to be at one location, it may be changed. Don't bitch, gripe, and complain. It's working out in your favor. It gives you a different type of spotlight. I did just see the Sun card. I just smashed it down right there. And I smashed it down between the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Swords. Oh my goodness. There's something along this journey, okay? This journey is going to be very healing for you. It's going to be very enlightening. It's going to give you some clarity. It's faded in order for you to see something. It's like eyes peeled, eyes up, eyes peeled. I just heard buttercup too. Eyes peeled. Be peeled, eyes peeled, because as you're journeying along, you're going to see something that's going to offer you a level of clarity, okay? Ooh, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. My God, my God. For some of you all, I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. You can find somebody cheating. And it's good. It's good for you. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. That's a confession. That's seeing something like somebody's caught red-handed. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's caught a confession of some sort of deception. Okay. Eyes peeled. Eyes peeled. You're definitely going to see something. This is the good stuff that's coming to you, Sag. So we're not going to argue with spirit, okay? I'm just telling you what the cards is telling me. Page of Wands. It's good news, baby. It's good news. It allows you some sort of freedom to move about and celebrate, honey. Who? I've been closed off. I ain't been talking to nobody because I thought I was over here playing committed and you over there doing oop-de-doo. Okay, cool. Let me go shave this one. Let me go trim this one. Let me go shave this one. Let me put these things up real quick. Let me get my shit together. That's the energy that I'm getting. And I feel like that actually like gets you. I'm looking at 10:17. It's 10:17 my time right now on my daughter's watch. It's like it gets, it's like it catches somebody's attention. And what I'm feeling is that somebody catches you catch somebody's attention, and wherever, like when this person catches wind of you, catches whiff of you, baby, that cycle is open, and like that cycle is open and the foundation is laid very quickly. Very quickly. Somebody is here to play chess and not checkers, honey. Somebody came to play chess and not checkers. Honey. But honey, the message did go left. But honey, shit. That's how it's going to feel too. Remember, go back to the beginning of the message. I'm getting drawn into that temperance energy. A relationship goes from one state dramatically to the next, unexpectedly. Go back and watch it. Y'all know Spirit got a funny way of wrapping this shit together, beginning to end. Whew. Oh my goodness. Look, Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Baby, somebody set them puppies up real cute, honey. Or somebody go out there, honey, somebody put their panty dropping cologne on or something. Something moves. Somebody catches whiff of somebody and something moves extremely fast. Let's look at this broken promise with this younger, like something is not going to plan or is expected with a younger male. This is working. This is a good thing. This works out in your favor. How does this work in Sag's favor? Look, the Nine of Swords, because it relieves you from some sort of anxiety. You've been overthinking this. The Four of Swords, you're over it. Like, you've been overthinking this here. Yeah, that's Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, Ten of Swords. The Two of Swords, the Devil card. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Whatever this is, there's something about this younger male situation. There's a lot of fears, anxiety, possibly sleepless nights here. There's just, there's a level of confusion and unknown as it pertains to this situation. I do feel like that you're able to withdraw from this situation. I feel like that it's like, let me see. Let me get a little bit more. The Page of Cups. This person this person can have a drinking problem. The Five of Wands. I definitely feel like that you're getting ready to find out that someone is possibly like, I feel like that this person gave you a lot of anxieties. This person didn't give you a lot of clarity as to where it is that you were headed. I feel like that you're able to gain some level of clarity on this person's immaturity and just what they're really not looking for. It's like this person ain't really sure what weather they dress for. This person got on boots or umbrella. It's sunny outside. They got on a vest as if they going fishing, but they at the beach. Baby, there's a lot going on here in this Page of Cups. So I just feel like that this person doesn't really know which direction at which they're headed. They're just kind of taking life by the seat of their pants here. And so you could have been expecting something from this person. I think you're going to be able to see that there's some sort of wish isn't being granted inside of this. And then, like, for those of you all that are saying that your son is a young, like, like if you're equating this to like children, this child could be having some sort of anxiety. Like, this person is like, this child could be telling themselves some sort of story as it pertains to traveling or going somewhere. They could have some anxiety as it pertains to traveling with the Four of Swords here. This child could be having some sort of, I don't know, maybe you could be maybe going to a sleepover or going to go have a weekend away or some sort of summer vacation, but this child has anxiety about it. It isn't really sure that they want to go, but you may be already making plans for that week. That may be thrown off because this child's anxious about going and not really wanting to, something like that. Look, the Strength card, this could be a Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Three of Pentacles. For those of y'all that ain't related to this as a child, baby, somebody's immature and holding back right here, okay? Somebody's leaving you confused because they don't know what the fuck they want. They just want to have a good time. I definitely want you to know that this person, there is some level of maturity to this person, but there's something about them holding back. They're waiting on something to pay off. So if this person falls away, let it, because it's happening in the good shit. This is all, what is the good stuff that's coming to Sag this week? There's a younger male. You got some sort of expectation. It ain't being granted. I ain't gonna sit here and downplay it, but I am gonna say don't cry too long because it's in the good shit. It's working out for your favor. It opens you up. It makes you put that good cologne on. It makes you put them titties up there. It makes you look very confident and put your best on again. And somebody catches whiff of you. And whoever this person in that catches whiff, this person ain't trying to play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. They're not playing with it. You hear me? So that's what I got for you. Y'all thank Quanda for that closing message. I don't think I have any more donations. I hope that message was able to offer you all some guidance for the highest good. I've been trying to understand that there's still a bigger picture. That's right. I just seen the Eight of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. A work partnership is significant in the week ahead. I can't wait to go back to the start. I know that's right. Quanda said, y'all welcome. Ooh, it's 12/20. Somebody's birthday could be December 20th. 1220 could be significant this week. Lainey. Oh, thank you, Lainey. Look, she said no question, just love. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Y'all so sweet. Y'all so sweet. Well, just know that the donations and the tips from this week's live while my son is gone is paying for me and my daughter's little pedicure. We're going to go. She wants to get a pedicure before her brother comes home. So just know whatever little donations y'all send to the Manjula Awakening is paying for me and my little princess's little toes. She said, look, she asked me too when we was at the arcade. I said, I think you're doing a bit much right now. She said, but it's for the both of us. That's what she said. Y'all, that baby's so precious. I'm telling you what, if somebody don't treat my daughter right, baby, y'all got to go because, honey, she deserves nothing but the best. She's a sweetheart. She a little smart ass, honey. She put her mama in her place too, but she's a sweetheart. Yes, 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 yes. That's right, Sainted. It does look like that anxiety is going to be on high this week, guys. So just keep that in mind. The anxiety does appear to be on an all-time high this week. But just know when you're anxious about something, there's a fear, there's a storyline that is looking for you to challenge it, okay? If we can challenge the fear and then the anxiety, we can come out even lighter than before. She gonna find out. That's for sure, baby. That one's gonna find out. Do you hear me? That one's gonna find. That's my investigator. She's a Gemini, y'all. She's a Gemini. And my tinker, though. And my tinker. But baby, she ain't gonna miss a beat. She ain't gonna miss a beat. There she go. Give me a second. Gas to love it. You absolutely right. Gas to love it. All right, y'all. So I have decided to start doing random second course for members so I can get more content over there for members. So if you guys are into that second course, we got a few members on here. They will let y'all know that those second courses do not let you down. It may shift. They definitely gonna get to the nitty gritty, but they will not let you down. Head over to members. Don't forget to check out the members. There's plenty of content over there. Plenty of content over there. So if that's something that you're into, definitely hit that subscribe and join button for members. If not, that's okay. Next month, y'all, let me throw it, since those of y'all that stuck around this late in the game, let me tell y'all something. So next month is August. And one of my very, very, very special spirit guides' birthday is in August. The last day of August, to be honest. My baby sister, Brenda, she 35, I think. Oh my goodness. I think not 35, 31. I think she will be 31 August 31st. And yes, 31. So I am doing a lot of bit of things in August in celebration of her, as she has guided me through so much of my spiritual journey. It is unreal. So I definitely like to celebrate her. So definitely turn on your notifications for the month of August. Make sure that you're subscribed. There's going to be a lot more opportunities to get free readings in August in honor of her. Not sure what coupon code I'm going to do at this time, but you definitely want to stick around to celebrate baby girl. That is for sure. That's my boo. That's my boo. That's my mother's youngest child. She's got a beautiful story. Maybe I'll tell a little bit of it in August. But y'all, other than that, I have absolutely enjoyed you all. I do ask that if you are still hanging around and haven't smashed that thumbs up button, I do absolutely ask that you smash that thumbs up button. It is greatly appreciated. Yes, a mommy daughter date. That is exactly what we plan on having. I do ask that you smash that thumbs up button, as it does help circulate us out into the YouTube algorithm. And it just really helps other Sagittarians get a hold of this medicine. Because believe it or not, honey, some of us Sagittarians is doing this thing called life by ourselves. So if we could just get some of this encouragement out to other Sagittarians, that would be great. But other than that, y'all hug yourself so tight you cannot stand it. Know that your girl absolutely loves you, and I will see you in the morning for a daily increase. I probably will record it tonight so I can sleep in tomorrow, honey. But I love y'all. I love y'all so, so much. Hug and kissing babies for me. Hug and kiss yourself. Peace, love, and light, y'all.